Welcome everybody to ISE 2018 here in Amsterdam. We're on the NEC Display Solutions stand in Hall 5, stand R20. Sam Losar is with me.
Hello.
Hello Sam.
Hello.
Now Sam needs little introduction, I suspect. You're the CEO of YCD Multimedia. I think you've been the CEO for how many years now?
4 years.
4 years. You've been with the company for a long time.
8 years.
8 years. Now, and you've been to the show for 8, 9, 10 years as well?
Around 9 years, yes.
Yeah, so you're a long time exhibitor, not quite one of the 15-year-old veterans.
Right.
But I remember meeting you for the first time here when it was probably Scenario more than
That's
YCD.
Correct. That's correct.
Yeah?
Yes.
You've come a long way in that time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
so
yes.
YCD and Scenario got together.
Correct.
You
yes.
still use Scenario software in some solutions and YCD elsewhere.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. Well known for video wall installations. You drive some of the best big video wall installations in the world. Microsoft retail stores. Tell us about Microsoft and what we did with you in New York.
Sure. So Microsoft is our customer since 2010 when they started opening retail stores. And since then there are 82 stores. The main showcase in the store is a large video wall that has 100 screens that are all synchronized on average. And they're utilizing our software. We work very closely with Microsoft and with the content agencies to create experience on the video.
Right.
And you know, many people use the term experience in a wide way, but you know, whereas content is king, we used to say that the process, software, CMS, playback, holds the keys to the kingdom.
Right.
So we are part of that leadership, customer, content, and playback. So in October 2017, we were fortunate to invite the creative director of Microsoft stores to the DailyDOOH Digital Signage Week, and we did a beautiful tour at the Microsoft flagship on Fifth Avenue.
So we had 30 or so retail analysts and industry influencers.
Yes.
And they got an inside tour of the Microsoft flagship store. We'll try and do that again next year maybe. That was such a good thing to do.
Hopefully we can.
Yeah,
hopefully.
so that's good. So that's a good client. The flagship stores are in New York and Australia, and they've announced one in London coming
Correct.
soon as well,
Yes.
which will be exciting
Yes.
for us living in London.
Right.
So that's one of your big clients. You do a lot in retail though.
We do a lot in retail, but we are working on additional verticals. As we all know, in retail, few things are happening. On one hand, some retailers are closing locations, closing stores, and are not looking into digital for anything. The ones that do are really looking to enhance the experience, much more than just a simple image on the screen. Creation of multiple types of content, interactivity, and this is our focus within retail. Outside retail, we have a strong focus also into the corporate communication world, transportation, and airports.
What do you look for when you come to a show like this? I mean, it's got bigger and bigger obviously the last couple of years as well. What are you looking for?
Yeah, obviously the show is overwhelming. There's a lot of technologies, always something new and interesting to see. What we are looking for, as part of our expansion, we are looking to integrate, cooperate with complementary technologies.
Okay.
It can be analytics, it can be wayfinding, it can be interactive applications that are part of content that we can add onto our system via APIs and provide the customer with much wider managed solution.
Okay. So where do you manage to find them? You probably have to walk all the halls, do you, to try and find that?
Right, so mostly, I mean, a lot of it we see in Hall 8 in this case. And then, yeah, we have multiple people here and they kind of scan the show and really looking for interesting things. And then immediately we create that contact and evaluate, analyze that technology. Because it's extremely important collaboration with others.
Okay. Now you're probably one of the only people who's happy with all the LED here because you drive a lot of the LED with your software.
We do.
You must have seen a massive rise in the LED stuff that's coming here over the years.
Absolutely. One of our key differentiators is driving screens, which we call canvases or digital materials, as a canvas. Our software doesn't care if it's a single screen, 4K, NEC, a video wall, or an LED. And as we see more and more LEDs that are indoor and outdoor, our software can drive them out of the box in any shape and form. And it gives us a huge advantage addressing those.
Brilliant. So we're going to see you at DSE?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.